I share what I'm listening to and my thoughts on music and the business daily for free at helloyassine.com. What's poppin', y'all? It's going to be an interesting development in Kai Cenat's career because the most recent news is after going on a back and forth with Kanye West or Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, and his manager, John Monopoly, they figured something out to where Ye was going to stream with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat was going to go to Tokyo or Japan, someplace in Japan, but Ye's usually at Tokyo, and they were going to do a stream. Ye linked up, or Kai Cenat really ran down on Ye when he pulled up to the Grammy Awards. They dapped each other up. He said, "Oh, I'm going to see you." And then Ye comes back on Twitter, X, and goes on this wild rant. I covered it in a previous video. There's been a lot since then, and I gave a really nuanced take on the situation, which isn't the, "Oh my God, I can't believe he said this. This is so harmful and hurtful." And I don't really give a damn about all of that, to be honest. It's just that Ye is going to leverage whatever is hot or bubbling in order to curry as much favor as he can for himself, whether that be a social cause on one side of the spectrum to where it's, let's say, like social issues, to the other side of the spectrum where it's proposing hate towards the same people that he was fighting for their social issues 15 plus years ago. But in this scenario, Kai Cenat decides to basically say that this is most likely not going to happen. And I'm going to play you guys the clip right now.
I got it, Kanye. Okay, chat. Yes, my nigga. I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I seen the tweets, man. I seen the tweets, bro. I seen the tweets. I don't know what's going on, bro. I think it's GG's. Hey, look. I think it is GG's. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think, bro, it's crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's just back to back to back. I don't know. I think it's GG's. It's GG's, bro. It's GG. I don't know, bro. I literally don't know.
So in this clip, this really cemented where I believe Kai Cenat will be going, and that's out of whatever is deemed to be as cool. Because I believe Kai Cenat is treading towards being the Mr. Beast of Twitch streaming in general. And in that, you can't be cool. You can't be The Rock and be cool, or even Kevin Hart. Like, we understand Kevin Hart, but the people that love Kevin Hart the most, they're talking about old school Kevin Hart before he had to really polish himself. And behind the scenes, of course, Kevin Hart's the same person. But when you have all of these big sponsors, corporate deals, you have to become a different person to the public. And with this, I don't think that Kai Cenat should have done the stream with Ye. But my question here is, what has Ye said in the past 48 to 72 hours that he hasn't said before? There is nothing new that Ye has said, other than perhaps saying he channeled Andrew Tate, which is one of the calmest things that he said in that whole tweet rant. Other than that, he said the same stuff in 2022, I think it was, or 2023. Yeah, I believe it was 2023 when he was doing the Alex Jones appearances, the appearances on Tim Pool's podcast, when he was rolling around with like America First people. So he was doing that back then. And then what happened since then? Oh, time just elapsed. Same thing with slavery was a choice. He said that way back when. And then he said, I don't want my people to feel like this, or every single thing has been said before. So if it's your belief that, these contradict my core beliefs, then you shouldn't do a stream with Ye, or shouldn't have agreed to a stream before while everything was cool, because he said the same exact thing. And some people will say, he apologized. Nah, he didn't really apologize about that situation. And the same thing happened to Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross was supposed to do a stream, but with Aiden Ross, I can understand, because Aiden Ross is the identity of who most of the tweets were levied towards. And he has deep connections, and it's a different level of connection if his manager is of the same identification as him. So with that, I understand. But Aiden Ross even said that, hey, I kind of regret that. I don't remember if he said it exactly, but he says that he should have streamed with Ye. But it was a call from upstairs. He still wanted to do the stream and wanted to confront him about it. So if it's a problem, and Kai could have done the stream, disagreed with Ye and said, Ye, I don't mess with how you said that. How can you say this? And really not press, obviously, like physically or in a negative way, but push Ye to explain his thoughts. Because a lot of the time when Ye has to explain something, he doesn't have the full scope of knowledge and history in order to explain it. It's not the same as, I don't know if I know my UK folks are going to remember this. It's not the same as Wiley, who, whilst people may disagree with what he said, he was a lot more knowledgeable, brought a lot more facts, a lot more research that he got into himself. So Kyrie is similar to Ye. And remember what Kyrie said? But who was sitting right next to Kai Cenat? Kyrie Irving. Because Kyrie Irving went through I wouldn't say Kyrie Irving went through a full humiliation ritual. Absolutely not. They didn't have him doing the wild stuff that they have other people do. But the heat died down. So with Kai Cenat, are you standing on something, or, I'm going to wait for the heat to die down? And when you've got sponsors like Nike, I was about to say Coca-Cola, but that's probably coming on the way. When you've got sponsors like Nike, you're allowed to stream places like the Grammys. You're in the WWE, which I don't think the WWE would care that much. You're with McDonald's. I mean, come on now. And this is where Kai Cenat's going to diverge from other streamers, where I think where Kai Cenat is at right now is where Adin Ross could have been if he wasn't this edgy character and didn't want to, or chose not to fully display himself on camera. And this is why I think Adin Ross, he's been in the game a little bit longer, but Adin Ross, I feel like he has a death grip on his fan base where they just absolutely love him or hate him. They're attached to him in a way that I believe a lot of people in Kai Cenat's demo and age group are going to age out of him because of this character that he has to be now. It's the same with Mr. Beast. Like, I know a bunch of people that were teenagers watching Mr. Beast. Now they're 19, 20, 21. They're like, yo, I can't watch this stuff. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, with Adin Ross, people still watch it. Even with Tfue, for example, like, he was a Fortnite YouTuber, but he had this mix to where even people in their 20s now watch him. Same thing with Nick Merckx and a lot of other streamers. But with Kai Cenat, I think he's going to perpetually be in this polished atmosphere where he's a quote-unquote celebrity, and they'll call him fake, and I don't necessarily think Kai Cenat is fake, but I don't think that we're ever going to look at him like, for streaming, like we do with Dave Chappelle. I think our people are going to start to look at him as The Rock or Kevin Hart, and the label corny is going to become more and more prevalent. Now, I don't think Kai Cenat is necessarily corny. Is the whole jumping around, he's an actor. That's the way I look at it. And he's acting for a certain demographic. And when he says, oh, my audience isn't kids, that's just a PR answer. We know a grown adult can't just sit there for 4 to 6 hours watching you play a video game and reacting to it in the manner that you do. There are adults that watch other people play games, but it's in a different context. And I don't agree that Kai Cenat is corny. Like I said, he's an actor, but people are starting to bring up that term more and more and more. And that's just the nature of becoming this figure that is seen as lukewarm. And I will always give credit to Kai Cenat because behind the scenes, he has really stuck up for his friends. Like his friend that had those wild accusations back in the day, he stuck by that guy. It all went through, and then the charges never even came up on him. So I don't think Kai Cenat's necessarily a bad guy. I don't think he would ever throw somebody that he messed with under the bus. Like, he's not throwing Ye under the bus right now. And he could win a lot of cool points with certain crowds if he's like, man, Ye, I thought you were better than that, this and that. You know, lame stuff like people like Ludwig do. But he didn't. So the way I see it is he's just trying to play politics. And for the vision that he has for himself, he needs to do that. But I just hope that he understands you can't be the Dave Chappelle and also have all the accolades and sponsors and money and opportunities that The Rock or Kevin Hart get. And that's a difficult pill to swallow. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to helloyassine.com. Don't forget to go there. All the updates are there. And side stuff. Thank you for watching. Peace.